Who predicted in October 2020 that Charlie XCX's Unlock It was going to go viral again? It was me. It was me. Nobody else is doing it like HYPERPOP. You're not going to find it anywhere else. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And because you are watching this video, you are learning something about the music world that nobody else is going to give you, which is the coolest songs for the hyperpop genre.
Can you shout out my YouTube? Yes, everybody go subscribe to h.m.o.
Oh, what's up? h.y.p.e.r.pop's back? Why is h.y.p.e.r.pop back? What's happening? He was on a 3-month sabbatical where he went to find himself in France, but he's back. I could not leave you guys alone. I got a job video editing, so now it's like, for YouTube too, like I'm not really making any money off this, and like it's kind of like whatever. It's so fun as like a hobby, but like I just don't really, I don't know. Just because I haven't been feeling it. The energy hasn't been there. And do you know what brought me back to YouTube? Do you know what is bringing h.y.p.e.r.pop back to the hyperpop scene? It's because all these songs keep trending on TikTok. I can't escape them. I cannot get them out of my head. Because h.y.p.e.r.pop has accurately predicted hyperpop trends over the past year and a half. We're gonna make a video about it, okay? Because who predicted in October 2020 that Charlie XCX's Unlock It was gonna go viral again? It was me. It was me. I'll put the proof up in the description. And no, I'm gonna put a screenshot because you know what? Nobody else is doing it like h.y.p.e.r.pop. I started saying that as like a joke with my friends, but I actually think it's true because where else are you gonna find this unique brand of unhinged and also just a little bit confusing music taste that is very unique to this channel. You're not going to find it anywhere else. You're not going to find it anywhere else. And because you are watching this video, you are learning something about the music world that nobody else is going to give you, which is the coolest songs for the hyperpop genre. And just right off the bat, if you don't know what hyperpop is, if you just clicked on this video because you're like, oh, like it's Missy from the background. I'm not going to talk about Missy. This is just a background I made. I literally film my videos in Zoom meetings. I made a whole video on what hyperpop is and like what are really good examples of the genre, how it started, and I'm going to link that in the description below. I really had to come out of retirement, whatever, I don't know, because of how much I love. And even if I didn't love, just how much I've been exposed, and we all have been exposed to hyperpop through TikTok in the past few months. You're on TikTok, let's be real. If you're watching this video, you have a TikTok. Even if you don't have an account, you're browsing, or you get sent TikToks by your friends, you can't escape it. And hyperpop music just keeps coming on it. Like, ooh, a lot of sun. I think I'm gonna try to do something a little bit differently just because I've learned a lot from the past few videos. I've actually gotten some really, really great feedback, and some people that follow me have been really, really nice and like really cool. And I actually love this community that I kind of like started to get into. The way that I'm gonna do things now is I'm gonna make a top 5 list, which I've done in the past, but also create a playlist of these songs so that anyone can access them. And I'm gonna put the playlist link in the description, either on Spotify or SoundCloud. The playlist will be somewhere. The playlist will be somewhere. To be determined. Let's get into the top 5 songs of hyperpop 2021. So these are my personal picks of songs that are either completely viral right now, I can't get them out of my head, or I think they have huge potential to blow up in the future. And so these are not necessarily my top 5 favorite songs of 2021, but my taste is really bad. Like my taste is eclectically bad. And if you want like my top 5 hyperpop songs of all time, I have another video on that you can just check on my channel. It's there. So I'm not gonna make another rehash of that video. And the first one, the first of my top 5 songs for hyperpop in 2021 is Haunted by Laura Les. And it is absolutely going to be a summer banger because this song is already blowing up on TikTok. It is everywhere. I think there's multiple trends that use it now. It is the most like sonically appealing song. It is really fun. It is really just like almost scary but also inviting in the same way. It's got these really harsh electronic beats and like there's like this like literal screaming on the track that if you are new to the genre, I recommend you kind of skip it. Like I literally sent it to one of my friends. I sent it to Pat and I said, Pat, can you listen to the song? I really like it. And he says, I got 6 seconds in and then they started screaming and I turned it off. So this is probably not what you show your friends. This is not what you put in the car ride unless you're really hardcore, you know, when you get past the aux cord. You play Haunted by Laura Les. We'll see if you get invited to future cars. No, that's not true because your friends should be cool. But yeah, so I really love this song. It already is really big on TikTok, but I just foresee it staying as relevant as it was in earlier 2021 when it first came out. And Laura Les, I just absolutely love her as an artist. She's a trans woman. She is one half of the duo that is 100 Gex with Tom Brady, but she also puts out her own solo projects. So Haunted is one of those solo projects. And I'm sure everyone already knows 100 Gex at this point. They kind of are really, really well known now. And everyone's like, oh, 100 Gex, they're the weird like PC music, whatever. Like they're not even PC music, but they have their own really unique sound, and they're just kind of like this weird sonic mishmash that just works so wrong that it's right. So that's why Haunted is my number 5 pick. My number 4 pick is a little bit more getting in between hyperpop and rap, and it's called 2008 by Eric Doa. And this song features the Game Boy beats, right? It's like a Game Boy song. It's really fun. It's really like sort of lighthearted, and it really captures in like the spirit of like the Neo Y2K sort of like revival movement, like this really almost nostalgic feeling for like the angst of 2008. I don't know how to describe it, but like it brought me back to like middle school. It has this like weird, like very dated quality that's also really relevant and current, and it just came out this year. And I would love to give you all some fun facts about Eric Doa, but I can't, because Eric Doa does not have an online presence at all. I literally do not know who this person is. They have 3 posts on their Instagram, and they list themselves as a wildlife sanctuary. So if you're trying to stan Eric Doa, I don't know. Like they could literally be a 15-year-old kid with SoundCloud. They could be a 45-year-old man, or anything in between. And it's hard for me to like, I guess, really love an artist until I can learn a little bit about them. And so I guess I'm just withholding judgment on Eric Doa, right? But, I will never stand a non-queer artist, so that's just my preference. That's why you're 4. It's so wrong, but it's right. So for number 3, I'm going to be talking about an artist that I really, really love, who I have loved for a really long time, and that is Alice Gas. So Alice Gas, I made an entire video dedicated to Alice Gas. I think that Alice Gas and like Pedal Supply are like 2 of my favorites in the genre right now, and they're just so cool, and they both just have like this really, really awesome like vibe to them that comes across in their music. And Ferrari by Alice Gas is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. So I'm definitely putting that in the playlist if I remember. Definitely if I remember, caveat. So Alice Gas just released a new freestyle song called Baloney, and it's actually really fun. It's really lighthearted. Alice Gas has this way of almost like with her lyrics, she's like almost like insulting and also like really inviting at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, if you want to be part of my world, welcome into it, or if not, fuck you. And I think that's really cool. It's really genuine. It's like this sort of like fresh lyricism that I enjoy, while also being totally irreverent to sort of like larger trends. Like Alice Gas is just doing her own thing, and it's really cool. But I like Baloney, and I love this artist, and I want to see much more from her in the future. Oh, so my number 2 pick, I actually forgot it. It's going to be controversial because I personally do not actually like this song. This is so bad. I'm recommending something that I don't like, but it is definitely going to be viral this summer, I believe. It is a Fraxium pick, or if not this song, then the artists involved. It is a Fraxium and Mohawk Johnson collaboration called e.m.o. Oh, what is it, e.m.o Boy? No, it's just called e.m.o. It's called e.m.o, and then like a little brown face thing. It's really like electronic and interesting. So the reason that it's number 2 is that I actually just think that Fraxium is an incredibly undiscovered artist at this point. I wanted to make a video about Fraxium when Food House first came out, because Fraxium and Guppy put out this collaborative album that is just, the first time I heard it, my brain broke. It is incredible. Most Those Moser are just 2 of the most fun songs, and the lyrics are just perfect for this generation. I think that they could not be better. Like I genuinely would rate this album 10 out of 10. And I recommend everyone listen to it right now. If you like pause this video, listen to it. Hopefully I can put it in the playlist as well, and you guys can get a taste of the raw, weird genius that is Fraxium. They are just so clever and witty, and like Guppy just brings it up with like these like really heavy beats that build at the perfect moment. It feels like rave music almost, but rave music tailored to like what's it called, like Catboys. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. I don't know how to describe it. It's perfect. And I think that these artists are so young that it's like really incredible. Again, I don't know anything about Frax or Guppy really. I follow Frax on Twitter. They seem really, really cool, but like, I don't know. I mean, these are just like up and coming artists. Like, I don't know anything about them. My number 1 pick for the top hyperpop songs of summer 2021 is Unlock It by Charlie. No, I'm just kidding. I already did that and it was already right. So why would I do it again? HYPERPOP, Always Stay Fresh, Never Stay Old. So my number one actual pick for summer 2021 hyperpop songs is actually one that gained a lot of publicity already. And I think that it's just weirdly elevated in a way that hyperpop often is sort of like, it has this like garage band sort of quality of like, that I love, that I genuinely really like. But this is taking it to the next level. And it is, of course, the Friday remix with Rebecca Black and Dorian Electra. If you have not seen the video for this, you absolutely have to, the music video. It is incredible. It is so good. It is so elevated. Like the artistry is incredibly relevant and perfect. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Probably saying Rebecca Black, you mean the girl who sung Friday in 2013 maybe? She literally glowed up. She got a bob, she came out as queer, and she is making music again, and she literally came for revenge with Friday the remix, and it is everything we could have wanted. It's this like sugary hyperpop fantasy. They drive a car through like space, but it's like Harajuku like space. Like I don't know what to call it. It's so neon and like pastel, like exciting. It's literally my background. It's my background in a video. And I think that Dorian Electra is just this artist that constantly, I don't know how Dorian Electra has the budget to do what they do, but they are constantly elevating their looks, they're constantly elevating their performance, they're elevating their music style. I was not a huge fan of Dorian Electra when they first came out with music. Okay, and this is gonna sound like it's a read, but it's not. Dorian Electra, I think, is like the ultimate level that you can achieve from being the president of GSA, like a gay straight alliance in your school. And again, this sounds like a read, and if it were anyone else but Dorian Electra, it would be a complete read. But Dorian Electra literally takes like these gender concepts, these like very abstract concepts, and just solidifies them into like these really like cool, like easy to understand. You watch the way Dorian Electra plays with gender, and especially how they use sort of like drag king motifs in their performance, while also like other performance of gender in videos, while also being totally like, they'll dress up as like, what's it, like Christian Girl Autumn or whatever. Like it doesn't matter to them because the whole message is like, why should gender matter that much? And I love that. I think that they're so cool. And it was enough to make me re-listen to them a little bit, and I'm really happy I did, because Friday is just that song where it's, how can you not remember the original Friday, right? Like it is the spiritual successor to this song, and it does everything right that, let's say, the other Friday missed. I'm not going to say it did wrong, because it was a teen girl that was just literally making a music video with her friends. This is budget, this is elevated, this is style, this is concept, this is form. We got everything right, and that's why I love it so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Making these videos makes me really happy, and even though I don't have as much time to make them now because I live in Paris and my life is a little bit hectic with the quarantine and the curfew and everything, I absolutely love this community and I want to keep making videos. Have a great day on my hyperpoplings, and I will talk to you again, hopefully not in 3 months, hopefully sooner than 3 months. Comment on this video with 2 things actually. Comment on this video, number 1, if you'd like to see me shorter than 3 months from now. And also, what your favorite hyperpop song is this year, that came out this year. And if you agree or disagree with my list. Because like I said, these are not my favorite songs. These are just songs that I think are going to be the most, you're going to hear them the most, right? As this genre like picks up credibility and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, this is not my stand list. So yeah, all right. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.
This video is for my LGBTQA+ supporters. I want you guys to know that I love you more than anything. If no one has told you that today, I would not be anywhere as known without you guys. You guys have supported me and let me be extra and have always been my friend since middle school. I want you to know that I love you, and thank you for allowing this pansexual to be part of your community.